کبھی خوابوں میں لوگوں کو، کبھی لوگوں میں خوابوں کو پایا ہے. کبھی خوابوں میں لوگوں کو، کبھی لوگوں میں خوابوں کو پایا ہے. مرد مومن کے ہاتھوں حق میں بدلتے کئی سرابوں کو پایا ہے. ہے کاریگری تو تمام فقط نگاہوں کی سیرت، ہے کاریگری تو تمام فقط نگاہوں کی سیرت. ہم نے نقاب سوال اوڑھے سب جوابوں کو پایا ہے. تھینک یو سو مچ. لوگوں کو، کبھی لوگوں میں خوابوں کو پایا. سم پیپل ڈریم اباؤٹ پیپل. کبھی خوابوں میں لوگوں کو، کبھی لوگوں میں خوابوں کو پایا. اینڈ سم پیپل ڈریم اباؤٹ ڈریمز. ٹھیک ہے نا؟ کچھ لوگوں کو خوابوں میں دیکھا جاتا ہے اور کچھ لوگ خواب دیکھتے ہیں بہت بڑے بڑے. سو آئی ہوپ دیٹ از کلیئر. مرد مومن کے ہاتھوں حق میں بدلتے کئی سرابوں کو پایا ہے. مرد مومن, when you have a strong resolve, you have that strong faith in Almighty, you have that strong faith and you have that strong resolve. مرد مومن کے ہاتھوں حق میں بدلتے کئی سرابوں کو پایا. سراب کیا ہوتا ہے؟ illusion. ڈیزرٹ میں نہیں پانی کا لگتا ہے کہ ہے نا مراج. سو illusion. تو if you have that strong resolve تو آپ اس illusion کو حقیقت میں بدل سکتے ہیں. حق میں بدلتے کئی سرابوں کو پایا ہے. ہے کاریگری تو تمام فقط نگاہوں کی سیرت. اٹس آل دی ورک آف یور ویژن. آپ کا نظریہ کیا ہے دنیا کو دیکھنے کا؟ آپ کس نظر سے دیکھتے ہیں؟ دو شخص سیم ویژن کو دیکھ سکتے ہیں. نیوٹن نے کچھ اور دیکھا, کوئی اور کچھ اور دیکھتا تھا. علامہ اقبال کا نظریہ کچھ اور تھا, عام انسان کا نظریہ کچھ اور. تو نظریہ میٹر کرتا ہے. اف یو ہیو دیٹ ویژن تو ہے کاریگری تو تمام فقط نگاہوں کی سیرت کہ ہم نے نقاب سوال اوڑھے سب جوابوں کو پایا. سو دی آنسر دیٹ وی آر لوکنگ فار اراؤنڈ اس, جو سوال ہم کرتے ہیں نا اصل میں جواب اسی کے اندر چھپا ہوتا ہے. ہم سوال کرتے ہیں نا کہ ہمیں سول سروسز کرنا ہے, ہمیں کیا پڑھنا ہے, تو ہماری جو طلب ہے نا کہ ہمیں یہ کرنا ہے, جواب اسی میں ہے کہ ہم نے کیوں کرنا ہے یہ, کیونکہ ہماری وہ خواہش ہے. سو اٹس آل اباؤٹ دی ویژن. اف یو ہیو دیٹ ویژن تو آل یور کوسچنس کین بی ویری ایزیلی آنسرڈ. تھینک یو. First of all, I being an aspirant, I have spent a lot of hours in university. I used to sit in the library after I had my classes in the university, and I do remember all those hours that I spent there and that have led to the position that I've got today. So library, first of all, it's a great initiative, ma'am. When I entered here, I was talking to Ghulam sir and I said that this looks like an airport lounge. It is, the infrastructure is too good. So congratulations, ma'am, first of all, for this beautiful, beautiful infrastructure, and that will definitely motivate the students to sit here and study. Now, beginning with the civil services examination, and as it is a motivational speech, as I have been told, and I have to motivate you people and I have to tell you. So I'll begin with what all I saw and how my journey to civil services began. I hope it motivates. Even if it is able to motivate even one of you, that would be sufficient for me, that what I believe. So my journey towards civil service is a bit different from the rest of the aspirants that I've met, because I started preparing for civil services after I completed my masters. So I did my masters in English literature, and by the time it got over, there were vacancies of state civil services, and that's when I thought that I should appear for civil services, because that's a viable career option for most of us. So beginning towards civil services was a very random one, to be very honest. So I started after my masters. I was a master's in English literature. I was in JRF in English literature. But when I thought of taking an optional subject, and the thought that instantly hit my brain was English literature, because I've read it for so many years. But I was told by my seniors, by my friends, by my family members that don't go with English literature. It's not that schooling subject and you should not go with it, you'll regret and this and that, a lot of things. But I thought that since I've studied it well, so agar main koi aur subject lungi to I will have to begin from the scratch, which will be a problematic situation for me, and I'll have to go to certain coaching and all of that. So I thought ke I'll take English literature, let's see what happens, I'll just take that leap of faith and we'll see how it turns out to be. So that's how I took English literature. And fortunately I've cracked it. I'm standing right in front of you. So I've told you the story of taking English literature as an optional, just to tell you people that it's never, because we have this perception in our society that you'll be able to crack civil services with a particular optional subject. Fine, because that is very scoring subject. It is very much, it correlates with the GS subjects and all of it. So take the, the ones that are popular in the market, in the coaching market, के anthropology ले लो और sociology ले लो, है ना? तो आप इस तरह के subject ले लीजिए, because उनका syllabus limited है, आपको material मिल जाता है और आप qualify कर लेते हैं. So that is a myth for me, because I qualified with English literature with no coaching absolutely. Because there is no coaching as such available for English literature in civil services. You hardly find any coaching. That too, you might get one in Delhi. For that you'll have to go to Delhi. But I did my preparation from Jammu. So because I was there, I was enrolled in the university, and I have done my education from Jammu only. So optional subject का ये है कि the beauty of UPSC exam is that कि इसमें कुछ criteria set नहीं है कि आप ये ऑप्शनल लोगे, आप इतने घंटे पढ़ोगे, आपने ये डिग्री ली होगी. You'll find engineers, you'll find doctors, you'll find simple bachelors who've done their bachelors in humanities. You'll find all sorts of people qualifying UPSC. So that is the beauty of UPSC, which should motivate you. This fact in itself is quite motivating कि कोई भी इंसान ये एग्जाम क्वालिफाई कर सकता है, बशर्ते आप मेहनत करने के लिए तैयार हैं, आप डेडिकेटेड हैं, आप फोकस्ड हैं और कंसिस्टेंट हैं, मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंटली. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से मैं आपको यहाँ से आई स्टार्टेड ऑफ टू टेल यू हाउ अनकन्वेंशनल दिस जर्नी वाज इन द बिगिनिंग फॉर मी. सो आफ्टर दैट आई टेल यू के आई क्वालिफाइड द स्टेट सिविल सर्विसेज, एंड द सेकंड अटेम्प्ट इन व्हिच आई क्वालिफाइड द यूपीएससी, इट वाज ड्यूरिंग माय स्टेट सर्विसेज. नाउ कमिंग टू द प्रीलिम्स, बिकॉज दैट इज द वेरी फर्स्ट स्टेज. सब बहुत डरते हैं उससे, एंड फॉर मी प्रीलिम्स वाज द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट टास्क. This was my second attempt at the UPSC, and the first one I flunked the prelims itself. So I prepared at my home, and the moment I was out of the hall after the GS paper, I was very confident कि paper अच्छा हो गया. I knew कि GS I would qualify, but the CSAT I tell you, it is a very tricky part. Most of us feel कि ये तो qualifying paper होता है, इसमें सिर्फ इतने से marks लाने होते हैं, आप ये लोग ये easily qualify कर सकते हैं. Me being वन फ्रॉम द लिटरेचर बैकग्राउंड के कॉम्प्रिहेंशन के इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस निकल जाते हैं, थोड़ा बहुत रीजनिंग हो जाएगा और हो जाएगा. दैट्स व्हाट आई थॉट, बट आई फ्लंक CSAT इन माय फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट, दैट टू बाय 0.25. आई थिंक इट वाज 2.25, और मार्कशीट साल के बाद आती है. देन आई वाज टोटली हार्ट ब्रोकन when I could not qualify in the first attempt, the prelims only. I thought maybe this whole journey is futile, I'm just wasting my time, I'm not able to qualify the prelims only, तो आगे तो बहुत दूर की बात है. But एक साल के बाद जब मार्कशीट आती है और आप देखते हैं कि आप रहे कहाँ से थे, तो आप CSAT में 0.25 से रहते हैं. तो that's when triggered कि ये it is not that unachievable, maybe because I took CSAT lightly. So I'll tell everybody that take CSAT very seriously. Because last year का जो CSAT था, the one we qualified, उसमें there were a lot of senior officers, senior civil servants who were already there in the service, but they could not qualify because the CSAT was of that time. इस साल it is on the better side, I would say, but it can turn dicey any moment. So prelims में I would tell everybody that take CSAT also very seriously. Be good with the GS definitely, because that's the one that will decide the merit at the end. But don't take CSAT lightly. You must practice it. आप दिन में थोड़ा टाइम प्रैक्टिस कर लीजिए, आप टॉपिक्स निकाल लीजिए जो हर साल उसमें पूछे जाते हैं, और आप उसको जरूर प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, क्योंकि CSAT कैन टर्न डाइसी है. ठीक है, उसके बाद नेक्स्ट जो आता है दैट इज मेंस. मेंस में आंसर राइटिंग इज द की. जितनी ज़्यादा आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं आंसर राइटिंग की, उतना बेहतरीन रहेगा आपके लिए, क्योंकि मेंस में यू हैव टू राइट अ लॉट. 20 questions you have to write in 3 hours, जो कि ऐसे सुनने में 3 hours लगता है, बट वहाँ कैसे गुजर जाते हैं आपको पता नहीं चलता. ठीक है ना, आपको पता नहीं चलता कि आपको 7 मिनट में 10 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन करना है, और आप सोचते हैं कि मैं कर लूँगा, बट ऐसा नहीं हो पाता until and unless आपने प्रैक्टिस की हुई है. सो प्रैक्टिस जो है वो की है मेंस के लिए. When you prepare for prelims, obviously knowledge आपने बहुत ज़्यादा गेन कर लिया होता है, then only you are able to qualify the prelims. तो आपके पास काफ़ी facts होते हैं, but are you able to reproduce all of that you have in your head? पेपर पर आप वो दिखा सकते हैं या नहीं, that matters a lot. So mains में what is the key? It is the answer writing practice. ऐसे as sir has described very beautifully, along with very, I would say, self introspecting kind of topic that was. So آنسر رائٹنگ آپ پریکٹس کریں, آپ ایسے رائٹنگ پریکٹس کریں, کیونکہ وہ ہی مین چیز ہے اس میں. آپ کو دیکھیں, آپ کو ایک ایسے بھی لکھنا ہے نا, آپ کو ملٹیپل ایسپیکٹ سے لکھنا ہے نا. آپ کو ڈائریکٹلی اس کے بارے میں, یو ڈونٹ ہیو ٹو رائٹ دی پوائنٹرز کہ دس از دس, دس از دس, نو. اینڈ یور ایسے شوڈ فلو. It should flow. It shouldn't be like one moment you're talking about something else, the other moment you're talking about political aspect. No, it should flow. Fine. So to make it flow, you have to be very, I would say experienced in writing, and that definitely you'll gain with practice. The more you'll write, the more you'll be good at it. So this was mains. Apart from that, the last stage is the interview stage. Interview ka preparation, it begins from the very first day that you start preparing for the civil services, because they just do not judge how much you've read, how many books you've mugged up. They don't check that. What they evaluate, what I believe, is that they see how confident you are and how you are going to serve in the public sphere when you're out there sitting on a chair, and how you'll be able to, cope up with all the issues that you'll be facing in the public sphere, because there are a lot in today's times. So for interview, you have to be very confident, and that will happen when, obviously, throughout the process you will learn a lot. You've done prelims, you've done mains, so definitely you have a lot of knowledge, and for interview you have to be confident, be very calm, be very composed, and that is the key to interview. Fine. So I've told you that these are the 3 steps and how you can approach it. And there's another myth that I've always, after qualifying also, the questions I get from the aspirants is that aap kitne ghante padhai karte the. So I tell you, the first attempt that I gave, in which I could not qualify the prelims itself, I studied a lot, to be very honest, because at that time I wasn't doing anything else. 8 hours, 9 hours, at times it would go up to 10 hours, not more than that, because usse zyada main nahi pad sakti. So 10 hours was the saturation point for my brain. So in that attempt I prepared a lot. But in this attempt, because I was already in the police service, and the ones from the police know how tough it is, how tough the training is, and all the obstacles that the police service poses in front of you, especially when you are preparing for an exam. So is time per I could not spare that much time, because that wasn't available. We have to do PT, we have to do parade, there are law classes and a lot of it. So I believe in this attempt what helped me was I was very consistent. Even if I was giving 5 hours a day, I was giving it every day. I would wake up early before the whole routine in the police academy starts. I would wake up early and I would complete my topics, whatever I had thought that I'll be doing in that very day. I would do most of it in the early morning, and then in the evening if I get time. So consistent you have to be in this exam. فائن. آپ نے ایک دن 8 گھنٹے پڑھ لیا, 10 گھنٹے پڑھ لیا, پورا دن آپ لائبریری میں بیٹھے رہے, اینڈ دی ادر ڈے یو آر لائک آج میرا من نہیں کر رہا, 1 گھنٹہ پڑھ لیا, 2 گھنٹے پڑھ لیا, دیٹس ناٹ سم تھنگ دیٹ ول بی دیٹ ول فیچ یو گڈ رینک اور a position. So I believe that you have to be consistent. I am telling you my journey because while being in the police service it was very tough for me to prepare. I was struggling with some health issues also. The last day that I had my exam, the very next day I got operated. So I was on medication during my mains also. So I'm telling you that you will have issues of all sorts. Kisi ko financial issue hoga, kisi ko family ka issue hoga. There are hurdles in everybody's life. Life's another name is Azmaish. That's what I believe. So zindagi mein azmaishein aati hain, but as long as you are dedicated and you know your goal, and goal ka aisa nahi hai civil services mein ki maine civil services ki list mein aa jana hai, that is your goal, to waisa nahi hota. I believe what has worked for me, I can tell you that. Take smaller goals. کہ اگر مجھے آج لکشمی کانت کے 4 چیپٹرز پڑھنے ہیں تو آج مجھے پڑھنے ہیں, ٹھیک ہے. If you are able to do that in 4 to 5 hours, extremely good. If not, if it is going up to 10 hours, be 10 hours. That should not be an issue for you. So time should not be an issue for you. Larger goals should not be an issue for you. The main focus should be on the smaller goals, because that's how, one step at a time. That's how we take. That's how the ladder of the life is. So take one step at a time. آپ اتنے goals رکھ لیجیے, and for material, YouTube has ample amount of material. There are answer writing sessions, and you can get a lot of information from YouTube. So take smaller goals and revision. اگر آپ 20 کتابیں پڑھ رہے ہیں نا for one component, I don't believe that will be helpful to you. اگر آپ نے ان کو ریوائز نہیں کیا. سو بیٹر ٹیک جسٹ 2 books, the standard books that every qualifier tells. Take those books, revise them as many times as you can. ٹھیک ہے نا. The more you will be in grip of the content of that book, the more you will be able to reproduce on the paper when you write the answer. So the revision is the key, I believe, in civil services. Be very good with revision. Take only specified books. There's a whole ocean جہاں پہ آپ کو نوٹس مل سکتے ہیں فرام ڈفرنٹ کوچنگ انسٹیٹیوٹس اور بہت کچھ مل سکتا ہے آپ کو. تو ٹیک اسٹینڈرڈ بکس جو آپ کو ٹھیک لگتا ہے, یو کین میک نوٹس آؤٹ آف دیٹ, بٹ بی ویری گڈ ود دی ریویژن. ٹھیک ہے نا. ریویژن ہیلپس یو الاٹ ان دس پروسیس. سو دیز آر دی تھنگس دیٹ ہیو ورکڈ فار می. اینڈ being in the police service, a very tough year, I tell you. But in spite of that, I had those notes that I had made. I only revised those. I didn't have time to go to the books and read all of them again. So revision, staying dedicated, and consistency. These are the 3 things that I'm not telling you philosophically ki ye 3 cheezein ke liye. These have worked for me. Worked for me in an year which was, I believe, one of the toughest years of my life. Looking at my health condition and all of that, I had to leave the training midway. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that these are the 3 things: revision, be dedicated, and consistency. ٹھیک ہے نا. ہمیں پتا نہیں ہے کیا پڑھنا ہے, آپ کسی ایک ٹاپر کا یوٹیوب پر ویڈیو دیکھ لیجئے, سیم بکس بتائیں گے. آپ کسی اور کا بھی سنیں گے, they'll tell you the same books because the books are the same. Apart from the current affairs, the static portion is the same. So you have to build upon that only. اسی پر آپ کو کام کرنا ہے. But be very good with the consistency and revision. That will eventually help you. Fine. So that's what I can talk about currently, since we have time constraint also. Or aakhir mein, since I was here to motivate you all, so I hope I haven't scared you کہ یہ کچھ ایسا tough ہے, because trust me, if I can do it, any of you can do it. اور last میں, since I write poetry and it is about motivating, so I'll definitely talk about something, because qualifying civil services is definitely a dream of many. It has been a dream of ours. Me and Ghulam sir, we qualified the state services together, and just before 5 minutes we were talking کہ last year prelims کے بعد we were walking on that zero bridge and we were in impart training. So we were talking کہ CSET qualify. I was telling him کہ sir CSET qualify ہو پائے گا یا نہیں ہو پائے گا. So life changes if you are dedicated, consistent نا. So life changes, things happen. So اسی لیے آخر میں کچھ جو میں نے لکھا ہوا ہے وہ میں آپ کے سامنے پیش نظر کروں گی. اس کے بعد فی امان اللہ. کبھی خوابوں میں لوگوں کو, کبھی لوگوں میں خوابوں کو پایا ہے. کبھی خوابوں میں لوگوں کو, کبھی لوگوں میں خوابوں کو پایا ہے. مرد مومن کے ہاتھوں حق میں بدلتے کئی سرابوں کو پایا ہے. ہے کاریگری تو تمام فقط نگاہوں کی سیرت. ہے کاریگری تو تمام فقط نگاہوں کی سیرت. ہم نے نقاب سوال اوڑے سب جوابوں کو پایا ہے. تھینک یو سو مچ.